Okay, guys, I'm here, but something doesn't want to go off my screen. There we go. I'm not sitting at my desk. Je suis pas à mon pupitre. J'ai juste cherché une place parce que je fais découper quelque chose pendant qu'on attend la monde. So, hi, everybody. It's not that I'm sitting at my desk, so don't panic. It's not a demo right now. It's just I will show you some new product. And it's not exactly new. C'est pas nouveau. It's been in the store for about a week, and I keep forgetting to show it to you. So, hi, everybody. This is the new product, or the old product that I'm going to show you is great if you're a jelly printer. If you just love having fun. And then I'm going to show you some of yesterday's projects. Je vais vous montrer les résultats des projets d'hier. What else? We're going to do some chit-chat. What else? Oh, and if you guys have any questions, today's a good day for that. Donc, bonjour tout le monde. I have a few ATCs. Suzanne brought hers in. Marie brought hers. So I'll show you those. Il y en a beaucoup qui sont réservés déjà. Actually, I think they're all réservés. Mais c'est correct parce qu'on a des autres ici. Donc, vous pouvez choisir d'autres mondes. So, hi, guys. Hello, everybody. So, don't forget, this weekend, Tim's going to be showing his new Sizzix line. Okay, samedi, Tim va montrer les nouveautés de Sizzix. Et oui, on a déjà vu les images, mais tu sais qu'il n'y a rien comme voyant les makes de les artistes de Tim. So you guys know, even though we've all seen the images and they're up on my site for pre-order, you know that all our taste changes once Tim starts showing what his makers made. It's just too incredible. So I apologize now for having Tim on my side as an enabler. Donc, je m'excuse tout de suite que Tim vous m'aide à vous faire des nouveaux besoins. So I'm going to apologize on Tim's behalf, okay? Not that he's done anything wrong, mais je sais qu'il connaît comment vous tenter avec des nouveaux besoins. So if you think I'm bad, watch one of Tim's videos. So he's got some amazing, amazing people that design for him. And when he shows those makes, you see things in a whole new light. Just got my box with all the pretty ATCs. I know, eh, May? Isn't it incredible? Donc, pour vous autres qui viennent chaque semaine pour ramasser tes ATC, n'oublie pas que comme May, Suzanne, Brigitte, Erin, les autres, ils attendent. Erin et May le plus, ils attendent comme 4 à 6 semaines des fois avant qu'ils vont recevoir leurs ATC. Donc, ils reçoivent une gros batch comme une trentaine de ATC en même fois. So for them, it's like Christmas all over when they get a box. Sometimes they can wait up to 6 weeks till they release their shipments and get their box sent to them. So when they get in a batch of ATCs from here, it is like Christmas time. Yes, Erin, you heard me mention your name. All right, guys, so this is something I'm going to show you after, but at least I have it cut out the way I wanted to. Okay, so we're going to look at some ATCs. Then we are going to look at the new old product. Oh, More ATCs. Ah, new. We've got a new contestant on The Price is Right. No, we have a newcomer. There's the word. So here's Suzanne's. Okay. So here is Suzanne's from this week. So she went with our, helps if I turn the camera, guys. Look at that. So that is using our beautiful line Lemon Twist, okay, de Simple Stories. Est encore disponible sur le site. Donc, vous pouvez aller dans le compagnie Simple Stories et tu vas le voir toute la ligne de Lemon Twist. Elle a découpé le petit papillon et voilà le citron qui peut être aussi une lime de Spellbinders. So this is the lemon die set, which would also be a lime die set from Spellbinders. The butterfly, so lemon and leaves from Spellbinder, and lemon twist background, the paper, and then the envelope leaf is Altenew. Donc ça c'est Altenew, la feuille là. Et les butterflies from Poppy Intricate Cut Butterflies. Donc ça c'est les papillons. Okay, so beautiful. Thank you, Suzanne. And how bright and chipper on a gray day. So that was nice. Et même avec Marie, regarde, c'était la couleur de la journée. Donc, Marie-Noël a apporté ses nouveautés. And I believe all of these, she said, are reserved. So beautiful, beautiful. Then Deirdre brought in another batch. And are they all reserved? They are all reserved. Oh, no. Here's one, Be Happy. And then the rest are reserved. Ça, c'est une étampe et ça a l'air qu'elle a étampé dans une fond de distress pour enlever l'encre. So this looks like she did a reverse inking technique where she stamped with water onto distress ink. So very, very pretty. And she did it in all different colors. So very pretty. She did red, she did purple, pinks. I love that you guys are trying out all sorts of different techniques. J'aime que tout le monde fait des différentes techniques. C'est fun de vous voir amuser. It's so fun to see you guys play. Okay, so that's that. Now let's check out. We've got a newcomer. And she's gone on the chess theme. So we've got these two that look like they're available, and these are reserved. Hi, Linda. Yeah, they were gorgeous colors. I think it's great that you try new techniques, Deirdre. What did wait a minute, Michelle King Beaudry, you mean you're not? Have I missed some of these? I tell you, I need to be on the creations page 24/7. Ah, that's what you meant by, what do you mean you're not? Very funny. Okay, so all of these are, say, checkmate, and they're on the theme, so they either have the queen, or that's the queen, or is that the king? Guys, I don't play chess, so I mix up the queen and the king all the time. Donc voilà, vous autres ont déjà réservé celle-là. OK? Mais c'est la même chose. Donc, ces deux-là sont disponibles pour échanger. Ces quatre-là sont déjà pris. Okay, Michelle King, since you're on there, I need to know, inquiring minds, which would be mine, I need to know if you picked up the Spellbinder stamp that I said, Michelle, you should be the first one who buys this. So I'm walking over to that stamp set because if you haven't bought it, I think it's going to break my heart. But no, I'm kidding. There's no pressure. No pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. No pressure. Maybe a tight, no pressure. All right, no, there's no pressure. None whatsoever. Did you even see this, Michelle? I don't remember if you were on that day.
Yeah.
This one, talk nerdy to me. Geek is the new chic. Not that I'm implying anything, but you and I had a conversation. So as soon as I saw talk nerdy to me, you were the first person I thought, I know, Michelle. So I'll give you all the data. That is the number of the stamp. That is the name of the stamp. And the price is a secret even to me. The price is a secret even to me, but I'm going to assume it's very similar to the other ones of this size, which is $20.95. But yes, as soon as I saw that, I said, and here, I'm like a proton, think like a proton, stay positive. I said, this is so Michelle. And so I said, yes, I said, it's got to be yours. So it was very funny. Anyways, that was not really an inside joke, but it was an inside joke. So here's the product that I forgot to show you guys. And I was kind of glad I did. J'étais contente que j'ai oublié de te montrer parce que, et tu sais que Jay, il fait jamais des erreurs, mais ça c'est juste une erreur. On n'a pas eu la chance de parler de ce produit-là. Puis, il est allé sur le site de mon fournisseur, puis il a vu un prix. Donc, le problème est que moi, j'ai négocié avec mon fournisseur parce que j'ai dit qu'il y a des autres magasins, les gros magasins, qui vendent ceux-là beaucoup moins de le prix qu'ils vendent. Okay? So, Jay, like I said, doesn't make mistakes. The only mistake we had with this one is him and I didn't get to talk about these before he put them out. And so I had called my supplier when I saw how much I would have to sell them at. And I had said to him, this won't work. I want to carry these for my gel printers, jelly plate printers, and you need to work on a price with me. So I agreed to bring in X amount, and he worked on a price for me. So if you saw them on the site, si vous l'avez vu sur le site, vous avez vu à 10,95. Ça, c'est le prix. C'est le correct prix avec le prix au détail de cet fournisseur. Mais c'est pas le bon prix parce que j'ai négocié un prix avec lui. Donc, je peux pas vendre comme des gros magasins, mais je suis beaucoup plus proche. Donc, je l'ai baissé juste aujourd'hui de 10,95 à 7,50. So they went from $10.95, which, in all fairness, that is what the price was showing on my supplier's website. But I called him and I said, no, you can't. It doesn't make sense. And when we talked and I told him what I was ordering, et cetera, we were able to come up with a price where I could sell these for $7.50. So I figured $3.50 looked better in your pocket. So let me show you the colors I brought in. These are great for jelly printing. They are great when you need a quick paint. It is a very, I hate to say basic acrylic. It has got a nice body to it, okay? It really is just, when they call it a basic, it's a basic for them. Parce que eux autres, ils ont des lignes extraordinaires comme pour les artistes. Et nous autres, on est des artistes, mais nous autres, on fait de mix media. Donc, des fois, on peut être parfait avec un style basic parce qu'on va mélanger des choses dedans, on va tout couvrir, puis tout ça. Mais si vous voulez faire des choses pour, comme je dis toujours, aller dans le Louvre, peut-être on veut quelque chose meilleur qu'un basic. So, I got in silver, okay? Ceux-là est argent, silver, bronze, blanc iridescent. Donc, ça va dire que les couleurs vont changer dans les lumières. Graphite iridescent. OK? Iridescent graphite, iridescent white. Gold, or. Copper, cuivre. Et tous ceux-là sont 4 onces. OK? Oublie pas que les Paper Artsy, qui sont une très bonne peinture, sont mat, tout ça, sont beaucoup plus dispendieux. Ils viennent de UK, sont spéciales, sont mat, sont translucides, tout ça. Ça, c'est plus une peinture qui est une base. So, after those colors, I showed you those, the bronze. We go down here to titanium white. Titanium white is one of the whitest whites, une des plus blancs. Blanc de titane, pink, rose pink, ou juste rose. Light pink, rose clair. So this color mixed with a little bit of white would give you a nice flesh tone. Ici, on a cobalt blue hue. Can you see that color? Même sur l'écran, était tellement beau comme ça. So very gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Primary yellow, jaune primaire. Primary red, rouge primaire. And we're back to titanium white. Payne's Gray. Payne's Gray, c'est... Il triche un petit peu avec Payne's Gray parce que moi, je trouve Payne's Gray est un gris foncé avec une teinture bleue. So I always found Payne's Gray, the pain part of it must be blue because every Payne's Gray I see has a blue hue to it. Okay? So, very good. Yeah, it has good pigment. C'est vrai. Karen a dit qu'il y a un bon pigment dedans. Les couleurs sont riches, très pigmentées. Yes, I agree. Payne's Gray is a must-have. Erin dit, il faut avoir au moins un Payne's Gray dans votre stash. Bonsoir, Carole. Okay, so here's primary blue. Then we go into cadmium orange hue. Ça, c'est pas le fluo, parce que ça, c'est le fluo. C'est dur à voir dans la caméra, mais je vous jure qu'il y a une grosse différence. It's hard to see in the camera, but this is really fluorescent. This one is a little bit more subdued. Cadmium orange hue. Donc, ça dit orange de cadmium imitation. I didn't know hue would be imitation. Cadmium red medium hue. Donc, un rouge medium, moyen. And it's not that orange. C'est les lumières fluo parce que vraiment, c'est pas orange de tout ici, mais sur la caméra, ça a l'air plus orange. Okay? Cerulean blue. Okay? Hue. Also a beautiful blue. Puis on retourne à le titanium white. Et maintenant, on va dans les fluos. So, fluorescent green, vert fluo. Fluorescent blue, bleu fluo. Fluorescent red, rouge fluo. Fluorescent yellow, jaune fluo. Puis fluorescent orange, orange fluo. Puis j'ai vu une autre couleur en bas. Puis ça, c'est medium magenta. C'est un très, très, très joli rouge qui touche à mauve. Donc, il n'y a pas de mauve dedans, mais il y a du mauve dedans, mais ça a l'air pas mauve d'ici. So that's when, as the pink is getting more towards a magenta, it's like they add more blue or blue-gray. Maybe they add some Payne's Gray. That's a good purchase on your birthday, Michelle, or when you have lots of points. Okay, guys, so now I just wanted to go through with you a few of the things I showed you yesterday and a few things that I actually stayed and did after we got off the video. So I stuck around last night to do a few more things so that I would have, because I realized c'est plus intéressant certaines choses avec des pâtes quand ils sèchent d'avant. So some of these things are much more interesting when they dry ahead of time, so I can show you them, because you won't be able to appreciate them the way they are. So I am going to go on to Facebook yet again on my iPad and whoops, shush. That's yesterday's Facebook, guys. Can somebody tell me how Facebook works, please? Because I can never get this screen off. All right. Facebook, where are you? Right there. J'ai fermé Facebook. I know you're probably all laughing at me. What do you mean, how Facebook works? But I really don't know how Facebook works. So, I'm sorry. I look like I know how it works, and I should know how it works, but I don't know how it works. So don't let me fool you, okay? So, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm apologizing again. All right. So, I've got my camera in front of me on my iPad so I can see. I have turned my whole thing around. We are going to put you guys up here that you can see. Okay. So here's what I did yesterday. So here I use the transparent gloss, and I put in this wonky color here that we can't figure out. J'ai utilisé la couleur green jasper, which has yet to come out green. OK? Ça n'a jamais sorti vert, sauf où ça coulait ici, je vois un petit peu de vert. So it's yet to come out green, except anywhere where it kind of leaked under my stencil because I was kind of doing it quickly. That's the only place I see green. But otherwise, it's a blue-purple, okay? But you see how glossy it comes out when you put it in that gloss gel? So any of your powders in that gloss gel is going to come out yummy like that. And I use that beautiful Mandala Stencil. Actually, it's somewhere over there because I actually washed it. I know, go figure. I can't believe I washed it. All right. Then I took Expand Paste. Expand Paste, okay? And I mixed Expand Paste. J'ai mélangé le pâte de texture gonflante. J'ai mélangé avec un verre, juste parce que je veux faire des feuilles. Donc, j'ai pris un verre qui s'appelle Green Bay. Et j'ai mélangé un batch de Expand Paste. Mais Expand Paste est une pâte que si vous voulez que ça reste propre quand vous le faites gonfler, il faut que tu laisses sécher une bonne 3 à 6 heures. Okay? So because of that, à cause de ça, je l'ai fait hier soir. So because of that, I did it last night. So Expand Paste will stay cleaner, and I'll explain what I mean by that in a minute, if you do it the night before or at least 3 to 6 hours in advance. So the way I did it, and I'll take a different stencil. I'll just try to find a small stencil. Here. I'll use one of my favorites. And I'll just use it on a piece of paper. And I will mix a little bit. Now, I've been dying to know what this orange spice or slice will look like. So I think we're going to mix a little bit of that in today with my clean spatula. Not. So this is the expand paste, okay? Before I show you what the other things dried like, so I will. Come on. This is expand paste. So it looks yellow. It's loose, okay? Il pas épais comme les autres. So it's not a thick paste. You see that? So think of it as like icing for a cake. Comme la glaçage pour un gâteau. Okay? So it's really got that kind of a consistency. I won't need a lot for what I'm doing, so I think I'm good. All right. Let me just put that on. Then here's nope, that's not orange slice. This is orange slice. Here's orange slice. So, oh, I forgot to open this. Voila. And I'm going to put a bit on there. And of course, you know I need to see what it looks like when it bursts, but that's after. Okay, so let's mix that in. Oh, look at that color, guys. Oh, and I'm not a big orange person, but look how yummy that looks. Look at that. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm also not a big sunset person, but that is looking like a yummy kind of hot burning sunset. Okay, and I'm kind of liking the different colors. J'aime que je vois des différentes couleurs. Donc, je pense pas de mélanger plus et je vais voir si je peux arriver avec plusieurs couleurs. So we'll see if I can get it to stay a couple of different colors. Because I've never tried this. J'ai utilisé le expand paste, mais juste naturel. Okay, so I just experimented a little bit last night, but I didn't expand it. Today, Heather visited me, so we expanded one, just to do a test, parce que je veux pas essayer de faire sur la vidéo si ça marche pas de tout. Okay. All right. Okay, so that just looks yum. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off. I don't know. It's one of my favorite stencils. Just look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to leave it to the side to dry for a few minutes, and we're going to talk about expand paste. J'ai besoin de quelque chose pour sécher ça. That is our pearl paste. Okay. Comme tu sais, je veux pas perdre mon pot ici. So I'm going to take out my little book here. And, whoops. I'm going to put my book right in it. Et je vais le prendre ça ici. Je vais le juste peinturer sur mon pad. Là. Just mettre un petit peu comme la glaçage. So I'm just going to put some of this here. I might heat it. I might not. We'll see. But for now, let's just clean off my workspace and not waste. Okay, so I now have some orange blobs in my book. Voila. Voila. All right, now let's clean that off and let's talk about some of the samples we did yesterday. And then we'll talk about the expand paste. Donc, on a utilisé hier le medium, le pearlescent medium. Ça, c'était sur blanc, puis ça, c'était sur le noir. Okay? So that is how it dried. Y pas si haut. It's not very raised, but it is raised. And you can see that beautiful pearl in there. I don't know if using a glittery one would change much. Okay? Je ne sais pas si ça change beaucoup en utilisant une qui a des paillettes dedans. Mais le pearlescent medium, je l'aime parce que c'est complètement perlé. Et qu'est-ce qui est intéressant de le pearlescent medium est aussi que vous pouvez juste prendre avec un pinceau, un couteau de palette, comme vous voulez, et juste peinturer. Yeah, this one looks clean enough. And you could just paint a coat onto your paper, okay? So if you just wanted just a pearl paper and you don't have one at home, you could just paint yourself a coat. Oh, and you want to make sure that you have no blue powder on your paper or your brush before you paint it. Avant que vous commencez la peinture, tu veux être certaine que tu n'aies pas déjà la poudre bleue dessus, ni sur le pinceau. Just a good heads up. Okay. So voila. Just fun. All right, so now I've just put a coat of this on here. It's going to dry, and I'm just going to have a pearlescent background, okay? Je peux mettre la texture dedans si je veux, ou je peux juste laisser comme tel. So I could put some texture in there if I wanted to, or I could just leave it as is. It'll dry, and I'll just have a pearl surface now, okay? So easy to do. You can do it on white. You can still do it on black as well, right? Because we have that pearl. Be interesting to see if it dries with a clear finish or with a pearl, like with white, or if it just pearlizes. Mais je pense que ça va être blanc. Je ne sais pas si on peut le faire invisible avec juste la pearlescence. Okay? So again, just to give you that pearl finish, but always, ça va l'air différent sur noir et blanc. Okay, so remember that. Put those aside. Now, we talked about the expand paste yesterday as well. Oh, wait a minute. J'ai vu une autre qu'on a fait hier. Look at me. I'm cleaning my brush, everybody. Are you proud? J'ai nettoyé mon pinceau. Look at that. I'm so proud. So proud. Puis après ça, j'ai essuyé avec le gel orange. That wasn't smart. Il n'y a pas assez de place sur mon pupitre pour mettre de l'eau et je suis peur que je vais juste le jeter partout. I'm worried that I'll just, drop it everywhere if I put water on my desk. All right, so I cleaned up that paintbrush. Yesterday, we also did the dimensional paste. So you see how much heavier this is? So this dried a lot more raised. Okay, a lot more raised on that one. So really, really has a good surface. And it came through the stencil. Il est magnifique. Il est parfait. Okay? All right. So let's go back here a moment to the expand paste. Là, j'ai mis la couleur, comme j'ai dit, j'ai mis Green Bay. J'ai mis la couleur Green Bay dans mon expand paste. Donc, ceux-là, Green Bay. J'ai mis dans l'expand paste, j'ai mélangé. So I mixed it in. And then I used it just plain on here. And I used the stencil. Where's my leaf stencil? I use this stencil. Okay? So this is the stencil I use, puis j'ai masqué. Donc, ça dit que j'ai pris une image, puis j'ai mis le tape tout autour de cette une branche des feuilles. Et comme ça, j'ai utilisé juste une branche. So I masked off. I used one branch, and I masked off all around it so that I isolated that one branch. And that stencil, le pochoir. Oh, you see, here's the other mask I used. This was the Dutch doobie-doo, doobadoo. Okay, so that's that one. Ça, c'est ceux-là que j'ai utilisés, que j'ai toutes coupés. So this was a woodware stencil avec les feuilles. Et ça s'appelle Made in UK. No, kidding. Ça s'appelle Modern Leaves, les feuilles modernes. Okay? So that's the woodware stencil that I used. So as you see, ici, j'ai laissé juste comme tel. C'est le Expand Paste mélangé avec mon poudre et j'ai bien réussi un look spécial. Là, j'ai fait exactement la même chose, mais juste à la fin, j'ai pris les paillettes de Sizzix, n'importe quelle, ultra fine, so ultra fine glitter, et I just sprinkled it on top. Okay, so just a little sprinkle right over the top, and I think you can see the glitter. I hope you can see the glitter on there. So it glitters. Okay, right now it glitters. Let me lower it. Maybe it'll be better. I hope you can see that. All right, so it's got glitter on there. And then I took a third one and I did the whole stencil, or almost the whole stencil. Il me restait beaucoup de la pâte, donc j'ai fait tout le pochoir. Et pendant que c'est encore mou, while it was still wet and pasty, I decided I wanted to sprinkle on one of the pixie sparkles. And I picked up the wrong one. OK? J'ai voulu mis les sparkles par-dessus, pas les paillettes, mais j'ai voulu mettre comme le Green Bay par-dessus, juste pour avoir la brillance. Mais par erreur, j'ai pris le Green Jasper. And I love it. OK? Sometimes the best thing comes from mistakes. Le résultat, c'est les lignes foncées ici, ou les gouttes foncées. I love it. How dark those little drops look like on there. Et après, j'ai mis un peu de les Pixie Sparkles, et c'est ça qui brille. So I just love the effect of that. Now, keep in mind, garde en tête que l'effet-là, vous pouvez faire avec n'importe quel produit. Donc, si vous avez la peinture et vous l'ajoutez, ces paillettes et des choses et laisse sécher, vous allez recevoir le même résultat, okay? Because now when I go to heat this now, you might not like what it comes out like. So I'm going to show you it heated. So when Heather was here earlier, we heated this one, okay? Donc, de ça, on est arrivé à ça. I don't know if you can see the difference in it. So I'm trying to put them together. So from this, we got to this. And I said to Heather, oh, we lost all the glitter. You know what, Heather? We didn't. I can see all this glitter on here. It is so cool. So cool how it raised. I'm trying to show you guys a way that you can see how it raised. It is way cool. Ask Heather. She watched it happen before her very eyes. It was wow. Okay, so now I'm going to show you that magic. I'm going to show it to you on here. je vais essayer de le faire en dessous pour que vous voyez, mais je ne sais pas si ça va marcher même façon. I am going to try this from underneath to see if that allows you to see it better so I'm not covering it. Because I have started to love expand paste. So let's see. Without burning the paper, if I can, oh yeah, it's starting to happen. Donc, tu vois que ça change couleur? Ça commence à gonfler. So can you see how it completely raised? I don't know if you can see that on the paper. I'm trying to get a direction that you can see it. So it's kind of cool. Now I'm going to go over here. So this was the glitter one. This is the glitter one, ceux-là avec les paillettes. I didn't expect to melt the paper. So you can see that. But I did melt Tim's paper. So j'ai utilisé le papier pour Yupo with the shattered glass in it. And I'll tell you that it did melt, okay? Donc, c'est vraiment pas pour le... So, don't cook with this, okay? Mette pas dans le four parce qu'il va pas bien bronzer dans le four. So, whatever you do, don't use it for a cooking sheet. So, that's that. Now, let's see if we can get it a couple of different levels here. Donc, tu vois, tout ceux-là, j'ai fait hier soir. So all of these I did last night. So everything you're seeing, you see that it puffs up, but it puffs up perfect. Il fait comme parfait. Vraiment, ça bouge pas de la place. And you'll understand why I'm saying this. Okay? Donc tu vois comme ça gonfle, mais ça gonfle propre. And you'll understand. Tu vas le comprendre. So now let's see what happens with these, with all these beautiful elements. Est-ce que ça va rester ou est-ce que ça va disparaître et changer blanc? So let's have a look, okay? These are all just tests I did last night. So let's see if we're going to lose that beautiful color or if we're able to keep some of it. Okay. So I did one side. Oui, je vois encore les couleurs et je vois la brillance. So les nuances où j'ai mis la brillance, I can still see that. So it really gives you an interesting look in a background. Si vous faites ça dans un fond, ça vous donne vraiment une variation de look, de effet. So, imagine en fait gonfler juste quelques-uns. Quelques-uns. Et peut-être ce petit là. Un gros. Oh, that one came out gorgeous. Check ceux-là. J'ai pas fait trop, juste un petit peu de le gonfler. Puis ça me donne différents looks sur mon fond. So you see, I can raise it as much as I want, but I'm loving the look I got there. Okay? Et ça, c'est juste des essais. Nobody showed me that. Personne m'a donné ça dans un cours. C'est juste, j'ai dit, je sais pas qu'est-ce qui va faire si j'ajoute cet produit à celle-ci. The worst that could happen is I waste a little bit of product, okay? And better me than you, so stick around and watch me waste product. But I am loving the way that's drying. Et tout de suite, je peux le voir. J'espère que vous pouvez apprécier ça. J'adore cette feuille-là. It's just coming out really the way I wanted it to. So I am loving the expand paste. I really do. Now let me show you the difference about letting it dry overnight or just letting it dry. It's still not dry. So give me 5 more minutes on that. And I do want to test that color, this orange burst. What do you guys think? Do we need to know what orange slice looks like on the paper? We do. I know you guys agree with me. Because you're maniacs like me. Vous autres sont toutes maniaques comme moi. On veut savoir exactement à quoi ça a l'air. So, you take my breath away. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh, I need a red. I need a red in there. Where's a red? Where's red oxide when you need it? Hang on. I need red oxide. Anybody have a little red oxide in their life? Where's my red oxide? You know what? I'm just going to do it with this then, because this is red. Ça, c'est un autre. Ça, c'est originalement, les pixie powders, ils ont venu dans cette bouteille-là. Okay, so we are going to add a little red in here. Come on. That's a lot of red. Okay, so we're going to add a lot of red in here. Now we know why they changed the bottles. On sait pourquoi ils ont changé les bouteilles. Look at that. Oh. Et les pixie powders, ils ont du mica dedans aussi. Donc, pas des paillettes, mais du mica. Okay, really? Enough said. Vraiment, vraiment, that is just beautiful. Those colors, that orange, everybody needs orange slice in their life. Trust me. Ça va changer la vie. Et comme j'ai dit, moi, j'aime pas vraiment l'orange. It's a beautiful color, but it's just not usually my color. But look at that. That is just beautiful. So let's give it a quick dry. Quick. Hello. I love watching the paper go flat again as you dry it. J'aime quand le papier devient complètement plat encore pendant que ça sèche. Okay, just look at that, guys. And tell me you don't need that in your life, okay? On va finir la vidéo tout de suite pour que vous pouvez tous aller acheter Orange Slice. Et si vous voulez, je sais même pas si j'en ai Lava Red, okay? Bye-bye tout le monde. No, I'm kidding. Don't leave. Don't leave. Pars pas. C'est un blague. So firstly, I'm going to just dab that so I could put it down. Next, I'm going to grab, of course, another piece of paper parce que je peux pas perdre toute cette beau couleur. So I'm just going to grab another piece of paper, and this is how you do layers. La meilleure façon de faire des couches, c'est de sécher en chaque couche. Et comme ça, vous pouvez aller ramasser plus. And it looks like it's a whole other layer. And you'll get different colors each layer because of that. So keep your dryer handy. And just turn your paper and play. So remember, I give you permission to play. All right, so je vous donne la permission de jouer. And now we are going to go heat what I put in my book. But I just can't waste this powder, this color. But do you see how quickly and easily I'm getting a background? Donc, anybody can do that. I'm not doing anything technical. Je fais rien avec technique. Je fais rien de spécial. C'est juste, j'essaie de faire nettoyer sans perdre. So, that's it. Maintenant, c'est le début d'un fond. Ça peut être quelque chose pour découper après les feuilles d'automne, n'importe quoi. So it's just not to lose all that beautiful paste that we had put down or all that beautiful color. So, all right. So remember we put a little bit of color in here. I'm going to heat this and let's see what happens. Je vais chauffer ce que j'ai mis dans mon livre. So you see, even in my book, ça gonflé. Okay? And now we're going to go to our piece. Et on va voir la différence quand on gonfle après un jour ou 12 heures. Et qu'est-ce qui arrive quand on gonfle pendant la première heure ou quelque chose. So this is what it looks like when you heat it after, 12 to 24 hours. And then here's what it looks like after you heat it within the first hour or two. So let's see if we can see the difference. Et maintenant, ça gonfle. Oh, it's actually it's actually heating up very nicely. Normalement, okay, so that is perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. So I'll let Sizzix know that it heated up perfect after waiting about 15 minutes. Mais maintenant, je vais ajouter plus de chaleur. Et vous allez voir qu'est-ce qui arrive plus souvent quand vous faites ça dans la première heure. So I don't know if you can see that, but it bubbles in the middle. Ça fait comme des boules dans le centre. Puis si je continue, ça peut faire comme un peu de craquelure dans les boules aussi. Deidre, I saw your question asking if you have to heat it. You do not have to heat it. The thing is, if you aren't going to heat it, then there's no use buying this paste. You may as well use a different paste that you have at home. Because this paste, the whole point of this is to get that heating up and that rise, okay? So that is the whole point of it. And if you notice, the more I'm heating it, the darker the orange is getting. Donc, c'était orange foncé. Pendant qu'on a ajouté la chaleur, ça pâlait beaucoup. Puis maintenant, pendant que ça sèche ou j'ajoute plus de chaleur, ça devient plus foncé encore. Moi, je trouve ça intéressant parce que c'est différent. Mais quand j'ai fait ça avec des flocons de neige, tous les flocons de neige ont... they all made like bubbles and looked very distressed. So I'm wondering if it's because I added the color in there and I changed the consistency of the paste. J'aime ce qu'il fait. Il met le texture dessus. Je ne sais pas si vous pouvez le voir. Donc, ça a mis un peu de texture. Donc, c'est pas complètement propre comme ça. Tu peux le voir. Ça a ajouté un peu de texture. So you can see that it kind of put more texture in it. So one is more kind of straight. Let's see if I can get it in the screen better. One is more straight and one is more textured. I don't know if you can see it. And of course, I'm not good with this camera thing, so I always move the wrong way. It should be closer to me for you to see more. All right. Oops, wrong way. Good going. Voila. Okay, so you can see that one is kind of smooth and one has got like a bumpy texture. I really enjoy playing with expand paste, and I think that you can push your imagination even further with it, because I really think it is a cool, cool paste. So we played with all these different pastes from Sizzix. Their effects line, ils s'appellent ça the effects line, is growing and growing. Donc, ils ont le pâte à dimension qu'on a essayé hier. Ils ont ceux-là, la gonflante. They have the expand paste. They have 3D adhesive. So that's the paste we saw Dominique use with foil. Do I have any foil near here? Let's see if I have a piece of foil around. I did, but I don't think I do anymore. I used to have everything here, but I don't see any foil. So I can't show that. But the 3D adhesive, ça dit pas, c'est un colle, mais ça dit pas que c'est seulement une colle. Donc c'est épais. Tu vois? Donc, si vous voulez que vous attachez quelque chose, un bouton en métal ou quelque chose que vous voulez qu'il reste plus sous-élevé, vous avez un contrôle avec ça. Donc, vous mettez plus de colle en dessous, puis tu pèses pas complètement. So, if you put a blob of this under a piece of metal and you kind of prop it, it will stay. So you don't put pressure on it, it will dry and it'll stay slightly raised. That is what the beauty of 3D paste is, okay? 3D adhesive. But the other fun thing is that it works with foil. Now, I have used it over different pieces, even while it was still wet. And I've put the foil on right away. So let me see if I can quickly find a piece of foil to show you that. Because I did have a little piece of gold foil or silver foil. Donne-moi 2 secondes, je vais juste aller dans une panier ici. Foil, where are you? Come here, foil. There you are. Oh, I'll use this one. OK. Donc, ce que j'ai fait, et voilà, à cause que je vais vous montrer aujourd'hui, ça ne va pas marcher. But I took a little bit of foil, of adhesive. I rubbed it over. And then I put my foil down. And I scrubbed with my finger. And I raised. And I don't know if you can see, but it picks up just a little. Si vous voulez plus, il faut laisser sécher la colle un petit peu plus. Donc, vous pouvez continuer à frotter pendant que ça sèche plus. Okay. So, I can rub the gold on there. And then I can go back. Je peux frotter encore. But the more you let it dry, the more it's going to pick up. Mais si vous voulez juste un touche de le dorer, tu peux le faire pendant que c'est encore mou. So then you can get just a little bit. Now, the less you take, le moins que vous prendre, le plus vite tu peux mettre ton foil. OK? Parce qu'il faut juste sécher à taquis. Il ne faut pas sécher longtemps. Okay, so I've put it on a few spots there, and we'll go back with our foil in a minute. Okay, so I've just put it in a few spots. We'll let it dry. Dry. And then you take any, and I'm using this foil, which it's not going to work with. It's Glimmer Foil. Attends une seconde. I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, guys? I'm back. So voilà. Here, this is the right kind of foil. That's why it wasn't working, because I was using Glimmer Foil. Ah, now it works. Parce que le foil pour la machine Glimmer et pour comme un heat laminator puis tout ça est différent. So now you can see that it's going to pick up. Of course, I'm using a very neutral color you can't see. Je vais utiliser un petit peu de rose. See how well it works? I got foil on my finger. Je vais le faire ça sur les fleurs. Je vais mettre un peu de la colle sur les fleurs. Et un autre fleur ici. So what's everybody waiting for me to get in? Qu'est-ce que vous attendez avec patience, impatience qui va arriver? What are we all waiting on? Anything specific? Because it's all coming. Scooter wants everyone to know that he has to go potty and Mama is Mama is too interested in what Natalie's doing to take him. I'm sorry, Scooter. I owe you a cookie. Tell Scooter I owe him a cookie. Okay, so let's see. Can we get some résultats? We are. Because I don't want you to think I totally don't know what I'm talking about. So that's how you can do it. Et vous pouvez continuer juste la montant que vous voulez. Donc, je peux continuer, je peux faire juste les fleurs, je peux faire n'importe quoi et ajouter sur n'importe quoi. OK? Voilà un autre papier qu'on a joué avec une fois sur une de ces vidéos. Puis maintenant, je veux juste mettre sur la portion sous-élevée, which I doubt I can do, mais je vais essayer. So I'm just going to try and get it on the raised part. But I have a feeling I'll miss that and I'll get it everywhere. Okay. So did anybody answer what they're impatiently or patiently waiting to have arrive? Waiting for my Spectrum Noir brush. Yes. J'espère avant vendredi, Diane. Oh, you know what I have, guys? Pour ceux qui ont demandé pour le kit de Avesta, c'est disponible. Je vais le mettre sur le site si j'oublie pas. I didn't get enough of it. So, if your hands are getting too sticky, parce que mes doigts ont toute la colle dessus, je vais le frotter avec quelque chose d'autre. So because my fingers are all sticky, I'm just, there we go. So you see how I got a circle of it right around? I wanted to get it on the raised, and instead I got the circle all the way around. Why am I frozen, Facebook? Am I frozen to you guys? Am I frozen? Guys? Anybody? Is anyone there? Hi guys, am I frozen? No? Oh well, I am on my Facebook in front of me. So anyways, what I wanted to show you is just you play with the foil, okay? So I didn't get it on the raised parts like I wanted to, right? I got a little, but I got it on the middle and I got it all around the edges. So you play and you can add as much or as little foil. You can add it around the outside. You know what else is good for adding foil? Just as a sideline, you know my Dilutions glue pens that I absolutely love? All right, I'm unfrozen, so I'm going to put you back up here a second, and I'm going to take you off ceiling, I promise. Just give me another minute. So these Dilutions glue pens is another one for adding just a touch of foil. So you can just go and kind of put it along the edges of a page or a project. Okay. Now, oublie pas, moi j'ai beaucoup de différentes pâtes puis tout ça dessus. Mais si vous avez juste le papier ordinaire, so all of this will work for foil. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute. So any questions? Anybody else waiting for something to come in that I could let you know if it's coming or not? Oh, I'm in love with this. It came out so nice, and that is one of my favorite stencils. I'm going to have to cut all of these down to ATC cards and make something out of it. So I'm looking at getting more indigo blue paint. Okay, somebody told me she played with their paints and is in love. I'm getting more of the luscious powders. What else? I have some picket fence coming in. I have some pink fresh coming in. I have paper artsy at the end of this week. Donc, vers le fin de cette semaine, tôt la semaine prochaine, parce qu'ils ont des nouveaux sorties cette semaine. Donc, j'ai paper artsy qui s'en vient. J'ai Hunky Dory, Diane, les 3D. 3/4 designs, Manon. Yours actually... They arrived, but I haven't gotten to the boxes yet, but they are definitely here, so nothing more to worry about. They are definitely in the house. Okay, I just have to get to entering them. Donc, 3/4 designs. Quelque chose d'autre. La grosse bouteille de Maker Mania. Those of you who watched Maker Mania, those are coming in this week, I hope. Mais ils sont toutes en route, au moins. All right, so again, my hands are so sticky. I'm just going to use any old tool that I have to try. I might have waited too long on the glue stick, but we're going to try, okay? Oh, maybe I didn't, because it looks like it's working very nicely. Voila, voila. Okay. Okay. All right. And then I did one of the flowers up on top. Let's see. So look at that. So you see the glue stick along the edge? So you can see how nicely that came out. So many different ways to use foil that doesn't require a machine. And it really, really isn't tough. So you see, you got it here, we got it here, all over. And I couldn't remember which was the flower I put the glue stick on. Okay, guys, well, that was fun. This was fun. I think this is my favorite project. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to have to heat them all. I don't know about you guys, but I do. I have to. So, je vais revenir demain à 4 heures encore. Je sais pas, j'espère d'avoir les nouveautés demain. Tu sais que souvent sont aux douanes et je l'attends. Mais j'en ai beaucoup qui s'en viennent. So I'm waiting for a lot of things to come in. More tri-blend markers. More. Don't forget about the Spellbinders class, guys. On a jusqu'à le 9 avril. After that, I'm not sure if we're still going to have registration. All right. I am loving this. I am just going to trim it down a bit, and this could be a stunning card front. And I love that little piece here. So, all right, guys, thanks for sharing with me today and being patient with all my mess. I hope you've learned something. So, bonsoir tout le monde. Yeah, yes, I can get the Wow Bonding Powder Star, but we always have the sticky stuff from Judikins and the sticky stuff from Ranger, which is on the website that you can order. I know Ranger we definitely have in stock. It's the same thing as Wow's Bonding Powder, okay? So just know that if there's usually a couple of different products with the same name. I will tell you that I'm not sure which came first, the bonding powder or the Judikins. It may have been the Judikins. And then the Ranger sticky powder a little bit later. But they'll all do the same thing. So very, very Matisse. Well, I hope Matisse was as messy as me. Yeah, so we do have those on the website. Not a problem. All right, guys, we might still have some of this stencil. I'm not sure. The leaf stencil we definitely still have from Woodware. That Big Bertha bottle that I was talking about that's going to come in is from Woodware. Thanks for spending the afternoon with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Mercredi, 4 heures. Je vais être là. J'espère de vous voir. Bonne soirée, tout le monde. À demain. Love you all. See you tomorrow, 4 o'clock, right here. Bye.